Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and Season 13 sucks. I don't know how else to put it. Now, I want you to ask yourself, whenever I talk about Season 13, I want you to ask yourself, is this fun? This could be applied to any of the skins, or the new game mode, or the hero changes, because at the end of the day, when we get new stuff, there shouldn't be a catch to our fun. There shouldn't be a yeah, but to it. No, it should just be good. And one of the only things I can really point to in Season 13 that I can confidently say, yes, that was a good addition to this video game, other than the brand new Overwatch Champion Series May skin that's gonna be coming out when the Stockholm series comes out, because that is such an adorable skin, is the new game mode. And that's how you know a season is lacking, when we look at the game mode first in this review type video. The fact that a season that is littered with all different types of skins, battle pass skins, shop skins, collab skins, recolors, and recolors of mythics, the fact that the game mode beats out all those offerings is crazy. But I'm not just saying this to try to pick one positive thing out of the season to talk about right away at the beginning of the video. I'm talking about this because Junkenstein's Lab is not only one of the most unique game modes offered in Overwatch ever since like prop hunts, but is genuinely fun. Yes, you can look at this game mode in a negative way by saying, oh, this is just scrapped PvE content that they're just throwing at us for the sake of not having a new map and a new hero in the season. And you're not wrong, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that this is just a genuinely fun mode to play. And in case you haven't played it, basically, when you go into Junkenstein's Lab, you have a set number of heroes that you can queue up for, and those heroes will have special buffs that will be applied to that hero's kit, and all of these buffs and power-ups are specifically designed for that hero's kit. And at the first round, you get like 3 random power-up abilities, but as the rounds go on, not only are their power-ups getting more powerful and ridiculous and fun, like I literally saw Reaper flying in his Wraith form, and I saw a Winston bubble on Mercy, and I saw Reinhardt Fire Strike have a Torbjorn Cummings trail after he throws his Fire Strike. Those wacky abilities definitely come out in the later rounds, but as the rounds go on, you start to really build your own Overwatch hero. But what makes Junkenstein's Lab just so fun but also replayable is the fact that you won't be able to experience all of the heroes changes in one go, because there's so many heroes to pick from, but you won't even be able to experience a singular hero's build because every power-up is random. You won't get all the power-ups in every single round, but you also might want to try a different build. Like maybe with Soldier, you want to be a little bit more runny rather than just DPS-y. If this is what PvE was gonna be, then I'm even more sad that PvE is seemingly not gonna be coming out in the near future or at all, if I want to not be on copium, because Junkenstein's Lab is genuinely fun. But that's about the only fun part about Season 13, because everything else is a borderline scam. Look, we gotta talk about these cosmetics. Now, I know there's a lot of people that still want loot boxes to come back, that still want every single piece of cosmetic item to be free, and you just gotta understand that in a free-to-play model, things have to cost money. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the things that aren't necessary for me to enjoy a video game to cost money to keep this free-to-play model flowing. That's why I really didn't mind the Battle Pass when it first came out in Season 1. I mean, what, you spend $10 that guaranteed you at least like what, 8, 9, 10 skins in a Battle Pass so that you don't have to gamble with loot boxes? Yeah, that's fine. But that's completely changed now in Season 13. What I'm not okay with is using that excuse of this free-to-play model to continuously milk different corners of the Overwatch community for their money. And there is no bigger op of this than the new Gilded Aspects color palette that was introduced in this season. Now, in case you guys don't know what Gilded Aspects are, basically every mythic skin up until the Widowmaker mythic skin is gonna have this black and gold color scheme. Some people thought it was for free. Most people knew that this was gonna cost money, but how much money, you might ask? Is it what, $1, $2? No. Try 20 mythic prisms. In case you guys don't know how much 20 mythic prisms is, that's $20. One color is gonna cost you $20. Oh, did I forget to mention that this is only for one hero? You don't get this black and gold color scheme for all of the mythic skins for $20. No, you only get it for one hero. And look, a lot of people will say, oh, well, you earn mythic prisms for free, kind of, in the battle pass, so what's the big deal, especially if you have a surplus? And look, I can see that logic, but I think what I'm trying to get to here is that Blizzard is spending most of its development manpower on making more mythic recolors, more skin recolors, rather than trying to develop the things that we actually care about, which in the case of cosmetics, brand new skins, skins for Venture, skins for Juno, you know, heroes that actually need it. Or if you want to talk about strictly gameplay, like PvE, which I mean, technically they still haven't made an official statement on what's happening with PvE, even though we all know kind of what the fate is of PvE at this point. Like, I even predicted this happening in my video a while ago where I talked about cosmetics slowly losing their quality, and we're starting to see the effects of that. And look, a lot of people will point their finger at the cosmetic team because, oh, they're just being lazy, and I will not be doing that because those people are overworked and underpaid. I'm gonna point my finger at the executives that fired most of the cosmetic team from the Overwatch 2 department, because even though cosmetic is the reason why you can have a free-to-play model, they don't see those employees as valuable people to have alongside their team. It's total BS. Like, we can even just point at the previously mentioned Overwatch Champions Series skin that features Mei, but also a Junkrat and a Tracer graffiti recolor that's going to be included in the skin bundle, which you know is going to increase the price of the skin bundle just for the sake of increasing the price. I'm fine with paying for the Mei skin, but the Tracer graffiti recolor and this Junkrat skin that is literally just as classic skin with blue and yellow paint is just an excuse to have Blizzard make more money. But look, at the end of the day, cosmetics are not necessary to have fun in a video game. But you know what is necessary to have fun in a video game, at least in Overwatch's case, is to have fun heroes. And with these latest changes that came out in Season 13, I would say that most of them just aren't fun. When I first looked at these changes, specifically with Ramattra and Sombra, I try to stay positive because, okay, well, we don't know how these changes are going to play out. For all we know, they could be really good. And look, like, while people can argue that some of these changes are good, some of these changes are bad, again, just ask yourself, is this fun? Specifically with Ramattra, I thought his pummel ability was going to be changed into a more shield busting ability, because when Ryan's holding up a shield, that means that you can either bust a shield open or it's going to allow you to push a point or push forward. While you might be able to do that, does Reinhardt still beat Ramattra in a 1v1? Yeah, most of the time. That might be a skill issue, but is this a fun issue? I would say so, because I like the fact that you were able to pierce through the shield and do damage because, well, doing damage is fun. And some people say that Sombra changes are fun because, well, Sombra's now useless. She's now a throw pick. It's really funny because it seems like Sombra mains actually don't mind this change because they're learning to adapt, and it seems like Sombra haters, which is most of the Overwatch community, really loves these changes because on paper it seems like she's totally useless and terrible. But one thing's for sure is that you're definitely gonna have to change your playstyle with Sombra, because now she's not gonna be this backline predator that just bullies people. The 5-second limited invisibility is really gonna force you to just pick a target and get in the fight and do some damage. But that also means that you're probably gonna die a lot quicker because you have this 2-second window where you can't really escape out of that fight. It's really a mixture of old Overwatch 1 Sombra and new Overwatch 2 lethality Sombra. And again, you're gonna change your gameplay and your style, but once again, is this going to make Sombra a lot of fun to play? And in my personal opinion, as someone who played a lot of, well, Season 12 and Season 11 Sombra, I like that version a whole lot more than Overwatch 1 Sombra. But I know a lot more people will have fun in the fact that Sombra is now terrible, so I guess when you ask the question, is the Sombra changes fun? Yes, they are fun, because now that means Sombra is terrible. But I guess besides the Sombra changes, every aspect about Season 13, there's some sort of problem with it. Even with the game mode, it's scrap PvE content. With the Mythic skin, well, they don't offer a new gun. The up-and-coming My Hero Academia collab skin, oh my god, it's super expensive. And that's just not how you want new content to be perceived by your community when you release it, because of this underlying greed. And I just really hope in the upcoming seasons they can really change how they want to be greedy, because it's just sad. But I do really like the new Juno emotes. That's really cute and adorable, and the fact that I can actually use my Overwatch 1 credits is really nice. So Blizzard, continue to do that, please, and we won't have a problem. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.